Twitch. And make sure that we are live, because I never trust this thing. Because usually it lies to me. There we go. Okay. Holy cow. I think we're live. I feel dead, but I think we're live. Well, that's a hell of a way to start the stream. Rest in peace, that poor dodo. It has been stepped on. Wow, there's a lot more metal here than I remember. Okay. Now I have to try and wake up. My God, I still have not. We did that huge 14 and however long hour stream on Saturday, and I'm still paying for it. I spent all day yesterday, all day today, trying to recover, and I'm still not fully recovered. Oh, especially given how awful yesterday went. Yo, what up, Infernal? Welcome back. I haven't done too much on here since the Giant Friday stream, but you can see a couple of things that are different. I got on here for an hour yesterday just trying to do a couple of things, and yeah. Ended up finding a Spino. I was just flying around randomly and I found this thing. I was just trying to, man, I don't remember what I was trying to do at the time. What was I looking for? Well, that's right. I was trying to find an RG. I was trying to find an RG for Daedalus. It was a 145. That was a 145 female. So it wasn't quite perfect, but honestly, the color pattern on it completely won me over. The colors are insane. I saw this from a mile away, and I screeched through on the brakes and just did an abrupt left turn and went to grab it. It's just an absolute beauty. So yeah, now I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna go and murder some things in the desert so I can get some polymer, so we can get yeah, it's as close to perfect as it can be. But yeah, the goal right now is to go over and get some polymer so we can get some awesome teleporters online, and then I'm going to probably go out and start kind of exploring the areas that I wanted to get to. I don't think Daedalus is going to be online tonight, because I know he was on all day yesterday for some reason. And so I think he is probably burned out now. So it's probably just us tonight, and so yeah, I'm going to work on solo stuff on here. Yo, nice, Scrats. Which map are you guys playing on? Isles or just the island? I assume it's one of the two at this point, though you could completely surprise me and say something off the wall. It's a Pachycephalosaurus? I don't care about the Pachycephalosaurus. The island, that's a pretty good one to start off with. I think she said that she's pretty new to Ark, right? So that's kind of the quintessential welcome to Ark map. How far into it are you guys then? Have you guys I assume you guys have been doing it off and on since you guys got started, what was it, last week? Why does this keep happening? It's the same spot every time. That's weird. I feel like that's not normal. Huh. Alright, well, I'm not gonna think too hard about whatever's going on over there. Oops. Spino in the desert. Just got fridge and generator. Nice. Okay, so you guys are probably decently far along. Especially if you're already taming Brontos and stuff. What kind of settings are you using? Are you using official settings, or are you using, like, default, like, kind of single-player style stuff? Run to me. Harvest it with a Spino because I cannot be bothered with this mount. Seriously? Go away. Oh, wow, okay. 5 times taming, 2 times XP. Yeah. That's probably pretty fair. I keep forgetting, like, I remember base game when we did the island the first time, we used the official settings from, like, servers, and trying to level up using official server settings was absolutely insane. The Dino food train set to 0.5. Holy shit. Did you guys leave it that way or did you change it? I feel like the way that's phrased is that probably got changed. Changed it to 1. Yeah. Had a feeling. I remember when we first started playing as well and I was not controlling the server settings. That got changed as well and completely screwed us over. This is gonna be 8 shit. What is making that noise? Someone's making noise in my apartment. I don't know what it is. I think it's a 3D printer. Alright, what are we looking at here? So we're getting a decent chunk of organic polymer so far. Stepped on that. 300 narcotics on stuff that shouldn't have needed it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that sounds miserable. Oof. But at least it sounds like it's fixed. Okay, this mantis has a baby. I have no idea if the mantis baby is going to drop polymer or not. There's a baby scorpion! It's so tiny! Oh, shit. Now the parent's mad. I could squish it if I wanted to, but I just don't want to spend the time on it. Was used on a... Jeez. Wait. Yeah, oh my god. That's wild to think of actually using narcotic on a raptor. That's that must have been absolutely miserable having it that speed. Oh, red Bazzy again. That's the second one of those I've seen. I also don't know why they're spawning this close to the shore. I feel like something's wrong with the spawners. I don't know what it is, but I don't know that I care enough to try and fix it if there is something wrong even in the first place. I feel like it's probably not normal to see ones like that this close to shore, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking about that one for a while. Anyway. No, dude, I have not had time. I've not had time over the last 48 hours. I spent all day Sunday trying to cram what I would normally do on a Saturday and a Sunday into one day, and it didn't work. It went horribly wrong. Completely stressed me out and caused other problems. I had to take, and then I took today off work to try and fix a lot of this stuff and try to get caught up and everything else. So it didn't go well. So yeah, I haven't had a chance yet. I haven't had a chance to do really anything outside of editing, writing stuff, editing video stuff, and then doing a couple of art-related things, and now I'm here. That's the full story of the last 48 hours. It's been busy. It's been very busy. But I do plan on, hopefully... I don't know if I'm going to even get a chance to look at simple spawners until this weekend, honestly. Unfortunately. I genuinely don't think I'm going to get a chance until then. I have a feeling there's probably a lot I'm not going to get a chance to, like, mess with until this weekend. Because, I mean, today was locked in. Tomorrow's locked in. Wednesday night's going to be locked in. Friday, or Thursday, Friday, yeah, I think every night right now is pretty much locked in. For better or for worse. That should be enough polymer that we've gotten now to actually go over here and set up the dino storage unit. I need a dino storage and I need a soul gun because that's driving me nuts not having either. Let me get over here. I should be in pull range of everything now. Let's look at this. Yep. And yep. Thank God. Where am I going to put this? I'm a little nervous about this area, honestly, for a stupid reason. I think that's probably fine. So a couple of times now, an Ichthyornis has just come along and just annihilated things. So now I'm scared of Ichthyornis coming out of nowhere and causing a problem. Let's see. Is there anything in here that I need to worry about? Nope. George, that. You stay out. You go back in. You go back in? I'm trying to figure out what's what now. No, you're the one that goes back in. I'm going to put you back in because I don't trust you right now. And you're going to go back in the ball. I'm trying to get this organized because we've just kind of been leaving the dinos out everywhere. And it's turning into chaos. Alright, let's get all these taken care of and packed away. Whoops! That's wood. Nope. Nope. Shush. Jerboa. Okay, so... I'm putting everything away that I am not using. It doesn't count you as a viewer if you don't... Really? Wait, what is going on with the view count today? Wait, hang on. Now I'm confused. Let me refresh. Yeah, it's saying 2. There should be 3. If you're here on the alt, it should be saying 3. Well, that's curious. I'm watching it now. Now I'm curious. I'm like really curious now. I don't know why that's happening. Because usually it's been like 2 before when your main account and I have been, and now it just jumped to 4 all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know. Twitch is drunk. I give up. I don't know. Okay, so the only 2 that are going to get used right now are these 2. I have the Griffin and I have Lucy. So I'm still going to leave him here for now because I'm not going to do anything with him just now. Let's leave him there. Yeah! Jerboa. Okay. Yeah, Twitch is still doing funky things. Actually, it looks like it's stabilized now. Okay. Twitch. Okay. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to go to the bottom right corner of the map. So I guess the southwest or southeast corner of the map if we're using cardinal directions. I want to go over there and I want to see just what's over there. I'm going over here purely to explore. So yeah, over the last 48 hours, so I got the Spino, I got an RG, and I got a new Griffin. So Lucy happened because, well, Lucy. And then the RG and the Griffin both happened because Daedalus ended up taking the other Griffin that I had and leveled it up with a bunch of different things. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to get my own Griffin that's fresh and I can get the way leveled the way I want. So that's literally the only reason I got on at all. Well, wasn't the only reason I got on yesterday. And everything else should be on stream from here on out for the most part. There might be a couple of things I do that end up being like video only, like if I get on the weekend and I just start recording something, but at least for now I'm here and I'm just going to keep running around the Spino. Okay, this is an annoying quirk I've noticed a few times. For some reason, the Spino, when it gets submerged, it will randomly start counting as not hydrated. And then it won't matter how long it stays in the ocean, it will just never count as hydrated again, and I don't know why that keeps happening. You have to leave the water and get back. What the oh, it's an acro. But yeah, it's an annoying glitch that's been happening ever since the island, I've noticed. I don't know why it happens, but I really wish it didn't. I do not have any knowledge about this bottom right corner of the map. Well, I have a little bit, I should say. I have a little bit of knowledge. Not a whole lot. So, it's just going to be big question marks. Big question marks for whatever's about to unfold. I'm going to kill these mantises while I'm here. Wow, these hit hard. So Lucy didn't. Lucy's not very high in melee, unfortunately, but she is really obscenely high in health. She's got a really good health stat. She rolled really nice on health, so that's going to help balance some things out as time goes on. I stepped on something. It's been so long since I've had the chance to run around on a Spino. I forgot how much fun it is. Don't let me get in your way, little buddy. Funky little dude. Anyway, yeah, so it's getting back on a Spino and getting the chance to run around on a map again. It's actually been a lot of fun. This is still, hands down, my favorite mount by a mile. There is no other tame that I like as much as this one. Ooh. I haven't figured anything about the Uncas yet. The Uncas are something else that's still just a giant question mark. Ow. Giant question mark to me at the moment. I've seen a couple other funky things too on this map so far. I've discovered, I think that was offline. Yeah, I think that was offline. I found out Crystal Doedicurus is a thing. Saw that at night from a mile away. Stood out like a sore thumb. So I'm probably going to try taming one of those at some point. And then I ran into something funky in the desert that I've never seen or heard of before, so I don't know if it's a base game thing or not, but it was called a Crystal Guardian. And it was like this weird elemental looking thing, and it absolutely bodied me. I just ceased to exist. And it was only like level 56 or something. It just completely one-shot me off the Griffin. I don't know why it happened. I don't know what it does, but now I'm scared of it. I've only seen it at night so far, though, so... So yeah. That's something that I'm now afraid of going in the desert about. Let's check my... So I got another level. Just gonna keep pooping health at the moment. Kind of keeping an eye. I don't know what spawns over here. But now that I kind of have an idea of kind of some of the things that the Crystal Owls mod added back into this map, I'm more afraid of random spots than I was. Oh shit! Hail Hydra! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! It is just right over there. Holy shit! That scared the shit out of me. I had no idea the thing was there until a lightning beam came out of the woods. Holy crap, okay. Oh yeah, it's worth noting I have done a dino wipe already to get the beach party thing online so we can start getting the funky colors. So the Hydras have all changed spots. The two that were there are obviously gone, and what's wild is nothing has spawned in to replace them, so those areas of the map are Hydra free, but apparently now there's one over here. See, I feel like something's up with the spawns on this map. Like, this is weird that Helicoprion is just spawning here in the shallows. It's also been weird that Tusoteuthis has been spawning in the shallows. It's been really weird that Tusoteuthis has been spawning in the shallows. I kind of wrote it off on Saturday as just funkiness and didn't really think too much about it, but now I'm starting to kind of wonder about that. Because I know I had to change things to make the Hydra spawn. I wonder if I messed something up there, but don't know. That'll be a weekend problem for me to solve. Oops. I'm also going to have to be a little more attentive to the file size of the videos that generate from these streams. Because I got caught off guard yesterday when I was offline streaming, getting Lucy and the Griffin. I ended up actually running out of space, which I had no idea I was that close on, and it just turns out that the Saturday video was like 300 gigabytes, which was insane. Like, it took me a minute. I was like, what? So yeah, I had to deal with the disk space issue. I think I got it taken care of, but now it means I'm a little bit on a razor's edge in terms of actually recording video. I'm gonna have to go on a mass delete here soon to try and recover a little bit of space. Oh, the prawn are just chilling. Okay, I have no idea where I am or how to get up anywhere. Let's see, what's up here? Where am I at right now? Wow, I thought I was way closer to the corner of the map than I am. This is very funky terrain. Yeah, it keeps going up and down. I'm watching it out of the corner of my eye. I don't know. I don't honestly know what Twitch is doing right now. I don't know if I've done something wrong or if something else is going wrong. It does this every now and then. It'll just convince itself that, you know, somebody's not... Hang on. Huh? Hold up a second. That's curious. I've never seen it say that before. I've never seen it do that. That's funky. Okay. Anyway. Yellow Tropic got a chance. I hate drop pods on the island. The drop pods on the island are so lame. I just stopped bothering with them at some point. I did them for a while, but just yellow, reds. I felt like I was getting drop GPSs and compasses more than anything else, and I just had enough of it. Free electronics. Actually, when we were starting Crystal Isles, part of the debate that we had was starting in this side of the map. This was one of the areas that we were considering for a while. I'm glad we didn't. I feel like this would have been a lot tougher. Like, we had to take... I mean, it took us forever to get connected and find each other, but... this side of the map just seems like infinitely more hostile. Kind of the fact that there's just Deinosuchus and stuff right here with fickle chickens. Man, it's dark. Turn the gamma up so I can see again. Let's venture up here. I do not have any idea what I'm going to find. Will you please let me go? That moss... What did that... Kaprosuchus just stole something. Some critter, not me. So I'm not really worried about it. Please let me up. Okay. This is very difficult terrain to navigate. Very difficult terrain to navigate. It's very hilly, a lot of cliffs in this area. The mushrooms are funky though. I believe these are mushrooms from that were originally introduced in Aberration. I think. Fun fact, my first interaction with those types of mushrooms was actually through the Echo mod for the Aberration decor. Because there was a request for that mod when we did the island. Oh boy! Oh boy, another big one. That one's 125. That's level 5 Sarco. Holy shit. Paleoarch Deinosuchus. NVIDIA colors. That's a big one. Unfortunately, taming Deinosuchus is kind of unrealistic unless you're using, like, kibble. So, until we have kibble unlocked, those things are kind of off limits. I actually ended up using I think I mentioned it, but I ended up using Deinosuchus on the center to beat the bosses on there, and that dino is insanely overpowered. Hey, hey, I see free food. Come here. Come here. Nope. Nope. Do not run into the Deinosuchus. You're mine. Let's sit here and eat this for a second. I really want to get breeding. I actually really need to get breeding online. I don't know when I'm going to get breeding online, but it needs to get online sometime this week, early this week preferably. Because when the Spinos breed and they get that imprint bonus, the speed they start running at is ludicrous and absolutely hilarious. Discovered that on the island. Because with the hydration buff, a Spinal will run as fast as a Sarco swims. Which is, yeah, really, really fast. It felt really good, and I really miss having it. So good old Lucy here will probably end up having a baby at some point. Wonder what's on this little island over here. Ooh, Dimetrodon. Ceratosaurus is here too. Wow, this is like so mountainous and so many cliffs. I didn't realize there were so many cliffs in this area. I thought like it was thick jungle with some paths to get up. I didn't realize it's just... It feels like a plateau at this point. I'm assuming it's not a plateau and I just haven't found the way to get up, but man, it's definitely difficult over here. Is it me, or is... That has to just be an optical illusion, right? Yeah, it's just an optical illusion. I thought for a second there was a glow around the Spino, and I was wondering if it was actually illuminating things, but it looks like just an underwater thing. Let's see if I can actually get up here. So the other thing I'm kind of doing right now is I'm just kind of scouting and figuring out what's here. Specifically to potentially put down a base in this area. I'm kind of moving towards the floating islands. Not super fast because I don't want to just bullseye there. But I want to see what's over here at least first. I want to explore things and figure out what this map has. This is I like exploring. I've said this before on stream, but exploring in Ark and discovering all the maps have to offer is my favorite thing about the game. What? What? Huh? The root? You can just snap the roots? Oh god, you can. Wow. Why? Okay, there's definitely a secret to this island that I don't understand. I'm used to smacking things and seeing them go flying. I'm not used to stepping on them and seeing them go flying. This is new. Alright, I'm leaving that island for the time being. We're going to need like a flyer or something. A little more mobile. Oh god, it's like... oh man, there's something under there, isn't there? I get the impression that there are a lot of secrets on this map. I get the impression there's a lot more to this than I understand. I don't know how long it's going to take to get... Are you kidding me? Get out of my way. I don't know how long it's going to take to fully explore all of this. I have a feeling it could potentially take a while, though. That was really loud. I didn't like that. That... I don't like stepping on things in this game. The sound that it makes, it doesn't matter what it is. The sound just hurts. I think it was a bunch of leeches, though, so I don't feel bad about stepping on those. Where is this? Blue Dillo. He's blue abadi abadi. Got some raptors. I don't care about those. I see a Sarco. I see a Capro. And I see... I don't know what this is. It's pretty cool, though. Holy shit. Oh, it's like... Is this it? Is this just like a little lake? I was curious if this went... Oh my god! 1, 2... Jeez! That's a swarm... There are 4 Baryonyx and like 3 Sarcos in that swarm. Okay. So... Something I've discovered about this map is it really likes... When it spawns, it will spawn like 7 to 8 things on a single point. It feels like overspawn. As time goes on, it kind of fixes itself and the dinos disperse, but I have never seen that happen on any of the other islands I've done so far. Or any other maps, I should say. There we go. This is the first time I've seen that happen, so I have to assume that's probably a bug with the map. Probably not entirely intended. Paleoarch. Hello. That is a 150 tickle chicken. I might come back and get that at some point. I'll probably find others, but there's a chance I might come back and get that one since I know where it is now. I'd really like to get a big tickle chicken. The other tickle chickens I got will be fine, though, for the time being. Okay. Well, I got up a cliff. I really don't want to go back down to the beach now, even if I'm going to run slower. I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Oh, can you not knock those big trees down? Maybe I missed. I don't think I've seen terrain this cliffy on any other map so far. This feels like a first. Though this could just be like, this could be about as mountainous as Scorched Earth was. Maybe the difference is I just can't see the path up through all the trees. But so far it feels like wherever I go I'm just running into a cliff. Or a Ceratosaurus. Explanation on how to tame a Ceratosaurus. Yes. This is funky. You have to... So first of all, you need a tame that has a lot of health. A lot of health. Then, you have to make a whole bunch of hemoglobin cocktails. Multiple of them. Like, I want to say 8 or 9. I think, if I remember correctly, and then it's a matter of giving it to your dino, using it on your dino, and then having something... Basically, once you use it on your dino, you have the Ceratosaurus come up and just start attacking you. And as it attacks you, it will slowly get more and more blood drunk. You have to keep using new hemoglobin cocktails as as the buff wears off. And eventually, it will go unconscious. That's the only way to knock it out, is to make it blood drunk. So, dinosaur with high health, hemoglobin cocktail in dinosaur, let it get punched, long time, then you can actually start the process of taming the Ceratosaurus when it's unconscious. Hopefully that makes sense. It's one of those chains where I honestly just don't bother going for it because I hate making hemoglobin cocktails. I like Ceratosaurus as a creature. I think it's a cool looking creature, but man, it is such a pain to actually go for. I might... How much HP do you think the tame would need? Depends entirely on the Ceratosaurus. Depends very much on the Ceratosaurus. If you have a low level Ceratosaurus, obviously you don't need a lot of HP. If you have a high level Ceratosaurus, it would depend on the saddle. The saddle would play in hugely. I'm writing numbers in my head. I mean, you're looking somewhere north of 10,000 solidly. You're looking I would probably say at least, I would go with at least a solid 30,000, honestly. I haven't done it much, so I can't give you like a firm, I know I'm right about this situation, but if I was going to do it right this instant, I would not do it without something that had at least 30,000 HP. Just to be safe. That thing is thick. Vanilla tickled chickens do torpor? I didn't know that. They do really? How have I never noticed that before? I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. I've somehow never seen that. Probably because they usually just kill me before it actually does anything. Huh. Funky. Well, today I learned. Good information. Let me get up here. I want to get up here to... Okay, so this is very swampy. Very, very swampy. Oh! Ceratosaurus. Hello. Hang on a second. This thing's about to poke me in the ass. Let's see how much damage it does. 20, 26. Yeah, I would say that if you're running something with 30k HP, you could probably get away with 20k with a good saddle. Just to be 100% safe, because if you go with anything lower, you're going to be risking dying. It's going to take forever. That's also going to be influenced by server settings, too. There's a lot of stuff that I can't quite account for, because server settings could mean that it doesn't hit as hard. It could mean that it hits harder, so it knocks itself out faster. Torpor drain, torpor increase, etc., etc. It should be mostly accurate. Ah, I stepped on more things. Oh, God. Yeah, you might be waiting for a minute on that. You might be waiting a little bit. Ceratosaurus is definitely not an early game tame. That's a very late game tame. It's another one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of it. Any dinosaur where like... Oh shit. Bog stank? I didn't even know that was a thing. This is new. Bog stank? What the hell? Stank? That's a thing? Is that introduced on a later map or something, or is that custom to this one? That wouldn't shock me to be like a Genesis thing. I'm stuck on this. Get me out of here. Oh, there's beaver on this map. Don't need those, though. Paleoarc berry. Okay, get me the heck out of here. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, that place is wild. That whole swamp is insane. I think I did see another Crystal Owls critter in there, though. I saw a basilisk, and it looked a little different, so I'm going to assume... I think it's called the moss basilisk? Or maybe it's called jade? I don't remember. I just remember it's like mossy and kind of overgrown. Here we go. This is where I wanted to get to, because this is what I wanted to lay eyes on. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is cool. Wow. I'm definitely setting... This is definitely where I'm going to set up. I have a feeling I'm probably going to do this tonight. I might just head back and bring the boat over and just do this. I swear if that seagull starts attacking me... Oh god, there's two of them. Great. Let me get away from that. Hold on one moment. Yeah, finally, land base. At long last. We will finally actually get settled somewhere. We have the awesome teleport thing, so we can definitely, like, just hop around easily. Especially with a boat. We can just use the land base as, like, an anchor and just teleport back from the boat. But I still want to do a mega boat build. But I would really like to build something here. This is cool. I would have been really curious to see, like, back in its heyday, what this map actually looked like if you had all the mods coupled with it that it was made to go along with. There is another mod that this map was made with that we're not using just yet, but is going to get added later. I'm trying not to spoil that one yet, but that one's going to get activated when we go to Valguero. But it was originally made for this one. Oh yeah, no, I'm planning on putting a teleporter on the boat. Don't worry. That is 100% in the cards. That was actually the main plan. I want to go up there and see what's up there. Okay. I've arrived. I've seen. It is time to go back. This is going to be a long trip. Unless... Where am I at right now? Oh, this is going to be a very long trip. Unless... Oh, this is not going to go well. I should have brought the Griffin with me. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just brought the Griffin with me. Just, even if it was in my inventory so I could get back faster, that was not a smart decision. I just really wanted to go on a nice joyride with Lucy. I just wasn't thinking. Aw, this is going to suck. Oh, this is really going to suck. I don't want to go through that area. According to, so from what we tested, we actually did test this offline before we launched the server because we wanted to make sure that it was working and it wasn't going to cause a crash or something wild. It does update in real time. As the boat's moving and the teleport happens, it will update and it will plop you. Well, no, wait a minute. We didn't. You're right. I remember now what was tested. I forgot. I thought it was. I was wrong. We did test to see if the teleporter would work, but we never got the chance to actually test it if the boat's moving. That was a concern that I had. Because I had the same... I remember now. I had the same thought, the same worry. Was it going to plop you behind the boat if the boat was moving? I completely forgot. My God, I'm tired. I completely forgot. I managed to gaslight myself in 5 seconds. That's a new record. That's something I do, at least at the very, at the very least before this server is over. That's something I 100% want to test. I don't know when we're going to get the chance to test it, but I 100% want to see what happens if we teleport to a boat that's moving. I have a feeling I know how it's going to go. Just got a Sarco? Hell yeah. The Sarco is my favorite early game mount. I go for that before I go for most anything else. At least if the map has water. They're just too good. They're just so good. This is very deep water. Oh, this is very deep. That's surprising. What level was the Sarco? High level 1? Low level 1? Ouch. Let me shift in my seat. Oh, wow. This area is fascinating. I haven't seen any of this either. What is that hissing noise? What is that hissing? There's nothing. Is that supposed to be 48 before tame? Nice. Wait, what level cap are you guys playing with to have a 48? That's not times 5. That would be like maybe times 2? What's your level cap on that server? Oh, it's Steam. That's what I'm hearing. Would you mind going away, you bugger? Stop it. Go away. Stupid galley. Oh, wow, there's just heat. Oh, shit. I do not want to aggro those Dinotherium. Spino, Deinosuchus, 145, Deinosuchus. Come on, damn it. Ah, I saw a cool looking Spino and I got excited, and it's only level 20. I guess I could tame it and just get the colors off of it, but I don't feel like it. What? Something doesn't sound right there. Wait a minute. By default, if you mess with the single player settings, if you set it as a 1, and dinos can spawn in a range of 1 to 30, and then setting it to 2, 3, 4, or 5 will just multiply their spawn by the difficulty. So if you had it set to max at 150, you got something else changed. I'm going to assume that the one mod is also our conditions. Just based on talking about the Ceratosaurus. Which is also wild. Wait, so you guys are playing without S+? Oh my god, no S+, no Dino storage, no CKFR. Those are kind of like the big 3 that I would like to not live without. Most of the others I can convince myself to live without. Those 3 I can't go back and not have anymore. Okay, well I got through that without much headache, which I wasn't expecting. Where am I now? I'm in a danger zone. I'm in a danger zone. I'm gonna go this way. I don't want to go any further south. I'm scared of the Uncas. I don't know how hard they hit, but it just scares me that they exist. Not even the awesome spyglass. You're a madman! I'm trying to think now, like, what are the main mods I can literally live without? Which ones can't? Actually, it'd be easier to say which ones I can't live without, besides those 3 I already mentioned. I could live without awesome spyglass. I could live without the teleporters. I could live without any of the cosmetic stuff from the eco mods, as nice as they are. I could live without... What's the other stuff we have? Technically don't need Dino Tracker. Technically don't need Paleoarch or any of the other ones there. Wow, that Spino is sick looking. God, it's only level 10. Those are the only mods I can remember off the top of my head, so anything else I probably can live without that I'm not remembering right off the top of my head. Wait, so who's hosting y'all's server? Are you doing the hosting or is she doing the hosting? Ew. Man, I'm lagging. Lagging mentally right now. This is such a long run back. Gosh, I wish I had brought the Griffin. Host local, non-dedicated. Oh, wow. Does that mean it's got... Does that mean that you're dealing with, like, the tethering stuff? Like, how's that work on host local? I remember when we did host local originally, like, we had tethering and it was just a nightmare. It drove us nuts. We were tethered to the host, and the host really liked running off just without warning anybody, and we would just get drug along without warning. Usually off a cliff. Just cranked way the fuck up. Nice. Tree. Whoa! Funky looking little dude. Nah, I don't need to collect more gerbs. I'm trying to keep control of myself. Every time I see a gerb, like I still feel the urge to collect it. And I really gotta stop doing that. Oh shit, Thyla. Paleoarc Thyla. And it's probably gonna die to those vultures if I had to guess. So I'm just gonna keep moving on before I get involved, because I don't want to be involved. A Stego to go get an RG. Wait, so what's your strategy for getting RGs? Do you just shoot them off the back of a Stego? Is that what that means? Or do you do a trap of some sort? I don't like that those plants are pulsating. I'm pretty sure I know what those are, and I just don't like those. They just bother me. Oh, there's a basilisk. 105, damn. Not great, not awful. I do not want to get a basilisk right now. I probably could get a basilisk right now, but I don't feel like doing it yet. Stego is for defense, so you don't die while setting up the trap. That makes sense. What kind of trap, though? Is it a behemoth gate, I assume? I can't imagine using anything else for an RG. Or do you use a different type of gate? Just a dino gate trap. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Best kind. I'm a full subscriber to the gate traps. I will use the ramp pitfall traps sparingly. I'm not a big fan. I would rather use dino gates for everything. But the other thing about dino gates too, though, is that you get one hell of a rush from seeing, like, you have to place down that gate at just such a precise moment. Like when a Spino is charging at you full speed, fully hydrated, and it's just rocketing like a cheetah. You have like a split second to throw that gate down before it comes flying through and just absolutely flattens you. That was fun on Lucy. That was fun, having her come flying at me. That's going to be in a video. I don't know when Crystal Isle videos are going to start, though, because I'm still trying to finish Scorched Earth. There's still like 9 videos or something that need to be edited. Ow. See, I tried doing it that way, and I find that usually the timing to actually like have the gate lock and keep the bird in there is usually really tight. Unless you're doing something where, like, you squeeze out the side. Are you squeezing out the side or something? Ooh, Spino. 25. Totally useless to me. That makes sense. That makes sense. What's your trick to, so the spacing thing. To actually have enough space to squeeze between the gaps on the behemoth gates, or any kind of gates. I always find that usually there's a fine line between I have enough space and the dino also has enough space. RGs are definitely one of the hardest in my opinion. 6 gate frames so you have more time to run. Okay, that's fair. There's another Zeffectinus just out of the water. Get away from me. Go away. I swear Zeffectinus just has 1 brain cell, and that's it. I stepped on a dodo. Abyssal Zeffectinus being on the shoreline is nothing new. I've seen that on the island, too, and the center. I don't know what's up with their spawners. Just place, back up, and guesstimate. Okay, that's what I usually do, too. I usually just mess it up. I'm really bad at guesstimating. Wow! If I cared about trikes, I'd really want to get that. But I don't care about trikes, so I'm not going to get that. Okay, that took forever. We're finally back. That was way, way too long. Definitely a better way I could have done that. It was not the way I did it. Here's what I'm going to do. Well, plan is... Okay, let's just... What's in here? A lot of shit and hide. Okay. Let's put the spoil... Let's get all this stuff put away. I'm not going to stay in this base anymore, but I still want it to... Flat ground on top of the mountain. Yeah, no, that's for sure. Definitely agree on that point. Still weird that, like, this is like... Aw, come on. I keep putting spark powder in this and it keeps running out. There. I really need to get a fridge. This is driving me nuts. Okay, so let's get everything out of Lucy, because we're about to put her in a ball. I need chitin. Get that out, and get the hide out. I like the other dinos that are just slowly gathering materials over time, just from killing the stupid birds. Wow, what the fuck? I've never actually had one of these before. I don't know where I picked that up from. I do not care about the rest of this, though. Okay, so she's in a ball. I don't need to ball you. Let's make sure that you're on passive, because I don't want you running off the damn boat. I will never forget when we were on the island and we had the boat trip from hell happen. The raft got attacked on the way back, and one of the mammoths that we worked so hard to get wasn't on passive, and it just leapt off the boat and we never saw it again. Just, that was it. We lost it forever. Okay. Let me put this food away. On Daedalus. We don't have friendly fire, so I can't use it on him, I don't think. Pretty sure I can't, at least. He's also sleeping right now, so I don't think he's touchable. So what does this do if I hit like a dodo with it or something? Wait a second. Let's find this out for science real quick, because I want to know. If I hit a dodo, is the dodo just going to turn into chicken? Like, is it just going to be crispy fried chicken legs sitting on the ground? Where the hell are the dodos at? Instant KO? Really? That's insane. Oh, shit, there's a bird. Fuck it. I missed. Missed. Well, you can't use that too many times, and it's already broken. Awesome. Why do I have a broken crossbow in my inventory on my hotbar? That's not the right crossbow. Why does it keep doing that? I finally got the upgrade station fixed, so now it's online and working, and I used that to get a better crossbow, so I don't have to worry about it breaking randomly on me anymore. That's nice. I got that going for me. Alright, so these dinos are going to stay here. Okay, I remember what I need to do. So we need, before we go over there, we need another generator, cable, power outlet, and we need another teleporter unit. And I need gasoline. I always spell that wrong. Shit. There we go. So I'm going to try to build everything. I usually will end up forgetting something, so that's going to be wonderful when I realize whatever it is I forgot. I need that. We're going to bring along gasoline. Let me go ahead and put the gas in my inventory. And then I need to work on one teleporter. I need 5 cementing paste. That's nice. Usually I need more than that. Okay. Oh, wow. I just realized what it was I was going to run off and forget. So, I don't know what's going on. That hasn't been... The spoil time isn't moving. The spoil time's not moving. Actually, I do need to... Wait. I didn't have the dino storage built. I was going to put it into dino storage. But it doesn't change the fact the spoil timer wasn't moving on it. I don't know why, because I was expecting it to move. But it's just been sitting there. I don't know if I'm being misled, like, in terms of that thing. Like, I don't know if it's going to, like, explode on me at some point, but it didn't, at least. Okay, so I have my griffin, I have the Dode, I have that. That should be enough for me to get everything I need to make the... Okay. We can go over there and get started, I think. I've got the gas, that... Oh my god. I built it and I almost ran off without it. That would have aggravated me beyond belief. Hang on. I'm doing one thing before I leave, just to make sure that... So I remember Daedalus saying that he was working on something that needed electronics, so I'm at least replacing those couple of things, because I brought some electronics back. What the fuck? Holy shit! Brother, why? What the hell? What are you doing here? Do you mind? I'm sorry, am I in your... Oh. Okay, I guess I am in your way, huh? Can you put me... Thanks. Dick? This is his world. I'm just living in it. Well, that was weird. That was really funky. Alright, I think I got everything. Yeah, I just need enough to be able to set up the teleportation unit. And we're off. It's definite. I could do this way more efficiently. I know I could. No one has to tell me. I could just load everything up in the Griffin and just fly the Griffin over there and then teleport that, but that's not the fun way of doing things. It's not the way I want to do it. I just want to do it the fun way, or the more adventurous way, I should say. It's more adventurous for me to do this, even if it takes 10 minutes. It's going to take us 10 minutes to get over there, so my guess is 10 minutes at least. Whew. I still can't get over the texture pattern for the settler roofs. Like, I really like CKFR, but it's funny to me that they put this texture that moves just based on the coordinates of the map. Which means if it's on a boat, the texture just moves on its own. Which is, like, kind of unsettling. I wish it didn't do that, but at the same time, it also kind of looks like shadows rolling over it, so there's another Tusoteuthis on the shore. Yep. Yep. Don't know why that's just really funky that they are spawning this far up. I gotta say, it's actually kind of cool to have them spawning this high up for once, because it's really unsettling to just be driving along and see a giant squid on the shore. Which I guess isn't too far off from some, like, real-world application. That thing is out of the water almost completely. Okay. I take back what I said. I don't know what's going on with this one. That squid has literally beached itself. I feel like I should just kill it because it's free food, but I'm just going to keep going. I'll come back and deal with it later. I think the next 2 hours of tonight is literally just going to be a base build over here. I think that's all I'm planning. And then we'll see what else ends up tickling my fancy before we get to 11. It's like that old meme, it goes to 11. Except we actually go to 11. Oh, it's fake raining again. I don't know why I'm sticking so close to shore when I turn the lead sickness off. Lead sickness is turned off. Why am I just still hugging the shore? There's no point. Here, let me K-mode this so we can at least have some interesting views while we're doing this. The vistas on this map are, like, the most impressive that I've seen of any map so far. This map has got amazingly gorgeous vistas. Oh, wow. That looks really cool, seeing the swamp in the distance with, like, the fog hanging over it and the rain. That's a cool looking effect. Yeah, I dig that. Alright. I'm kind of trying to think while we're doing this, while we're just floating around, kind of like what my plan is going to be for this map and kind of the order I'm going to go in. So I want to do this first. I want to get this up online faster than anything else just because I want to have a place to start building off of. But then after that, I know I want to start taming creatures. I know that I'm going to want to go and get the Crystal Dode that I saw. I'm going to want to get a Mega Shellin. I figured out how you tame Mega Shellin on this map. You have to do them the same way you do the Rock Golem. It's identical. Literally straight up identical to a Rock Golem. You just have to set up a totally different trap. So I want to get that at some point, because I think that'd be fun to use, especially since it's infinite oxygen underwater. That's crazy. And then there's all the critters that are near the volcano that I have my eye on. I'm sure there's stuff in the redwoods I haven't seen yet. I want to see what the Uncas do. I want to see what the wyverns do. We need to find the otter. I think I already know where the otter is, though. And then I think the last thing on this map that we're going to do is probably the snow biome area. Because I think that's kind of more of, like, this map's endgame. Everything I've read about this map says that that area is kind of like the Cthulhu area. So I'd want to go there last, because I'm pretty sure the cave there... I think there's a cave there, and I think it's probably the insane... I can go upside down with my camera? Huh. I didn't know this was a thing. Fascinating. This game has been sponsored by Australia. Hey. This is funny looking. Anyone else getting like a strange sense of vertigo looking at this? Like, anyone else feel really unsettled by what's happening? I feel really unsettled. This is actually making me a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have a fear of heights at one point, but I've slowly started to realize that I've somehow developed one, and this is actually kind of making me a little... I'm gonna go with the word nervous. I feel like I'm somehow like on a gas giant or something, like Jupiter, and like there's nothing below me, and if I let go, I'm gonna fall and die. Huh. Anyway, let me turn the world right back around. How close are we? Not close at all. Well, no, we're over halfway there. But yeah, I'd say this is fully proven that my the lead sickness is 100% turned off. There is no lead sickness on this map. It is gone. It's been deleted. We deleted it. Deleted the map. Get it? Get it? That's all I got. That's all I have to offer right now. I got nothing else. In my defense, I am still half asleep and not fully recovered from a 14-hour stream. I still haven't decided what I'm going to make my boat out of. I know Daedalus is bound and determined to do metal for his. I don't want to do that because I already know that's going to drive me nuts. I also know that I don't want to like build like a futuristic boat. I want to build a more like primitive boat. So I'm kind of thinking using villager parts from CKFR. So kind of stone. A kind of more stone aesthetic. Villager from CKFR adopts a more, so I say stone, but Villager CKFR adopts more of like a lumber appearance, but it's stone, so take that as you will. I also know that when I build my boat, it's going to be way bigger than this one, obviously. This was just something I threw together real quick so I could have a mobile home. But I'd say the final boat is probably going to be at least 8 times this size. Because I want it to have room for everything. Like, literally everything. I need it to be a mobile fortress. Stone wood, exactly. Petrified wood. Stone wood. Petrified wood. It's a real thing. Holy crap, we actually just came full circle with that. Speaking of which, I've actually been there before, the Petrified Forest. I can't remember which state that was in. Was that Arizona or was that Nevada? Where was that? But yeah, it wasn't that interesting. I'll just be totally honest, it wasn't that interesting. Alright. I remember when we visited the Petrified Forest, they were like so excited to see the Petrified Forest, and then we get there and it's just like, oh my god, it's a bunch of rock. Like what were we expecting? Like it was petrified wood. It's cool that it exists, but it's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. I still have no idea how to navigate all this terrain, and I just really want to check it out with the Griffin here pretty soon. No! No, please, do not. Okay, that scared me. There's a Caprosuchus. He's vibing. No, no, don't you do it too. No, stop that. Oh, geez, there's no lead Sickthus, but these other things want a piece. This water's infested. It's a really good thing I built all of these walls. So that way they can't get to me very easily. I know the Capro was definitely thinking about it. Oh my god. There's another... Is that a Sarco? Or is that a... That's a Sarco. Amusingly or sadly enough, I don't know which category you want to put it in, I'm actually more scared of the Sarcos right now than I am of the Deinosuchus, because I can outrun a Deinosuchus. But a Sarco can catch up to me, and it will just go up the back ramp, and I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. I'll have to get on the Parasaur real fast and hope that the Sarco doesn't start death rolling me immediately. Alright, but we're almost to where I'm going to build the base. That's the Parasaur making that noise. I was sitting here, I was like, what's that noise? So the Atlas Hydra, Hail Hydra, that we've been running into is normally supposed to spawn in the depths of the ocean. And I have basically made that spawn rate the same as what it is on land. So I can only imagine that we have swam over it a couple of times without realizing it. I have to imagine. And that scares me. That really scares me that I could have actually swam over this thing without knowing it. There's another Deinosuchus over there, another Paleoarc variant. This map is just absolutely loaded with Paleoarc creatures, and I'm all here for it. After getting starved of Paleoarc creatures on some of the other ones, or not Paleoarc, oh yeah, Paleoarc actually, because we didn't see many on the other ones too, yeah. After getting starved of Arc Editions and Paleoarc for so long, it's nice to actually see some of these ones that I just haven't seen a lot of. Because on the center, they were not common at all. Scorched Earth, it was basically Dinotherium and Acros. But now, we've got everything here. This feels great. It's fun to have options. Okay, we're actually in view of it not rendering. Are you guys finally going to lift the hood of the truck? Is it finally time for the lifting of the hood? Oh, jeez. Yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to render in a little bit. It's funny how awful that looks from a distance. Oh, I know where I'm at. Might be a teaching moment. Maybe there's something he wants to show you with it. Or maybe he just needs you to hold a light. Could be either one. Who knows? You're about to find out. One way or another, you're about to find out. Still not seeing anything under here. Alright. We're almost there. I don't know where I'm going to build this base. We're going to have to figure that out here in a second. I think I'm not close enough yet to where it is, but we're getting really close. That is a very looming, ominous... It's very looming and very ominous. I feel like playing this map with all of the mods that were intended for it would have been a very wild experience, almost purely because of this area. I feel like this area was designed for that mod. Nice. Congrats, man. Whoa. Uh-oh. What am I stuck on? Oh. Wow, that was a lot more oh, shit! I'm being followed by Sarcos! I was scared of this happening. Go away. Hopefully they don't mess with me too badly. I think I want to build on this little island over here. I'm going to get the Griffin out and we're going to do a little fly around to see, but I think I want to build on this island. That's pretty cool up there though too. This area right here just seems like prime real estate to me. Oh, this seems like mega prime real estate. Oh, this absolutely has to be it, right? There's a Parasaur up there. The Parasaur of Promise. And parking. Opening doors. Let's take a look at this. That's a lot of mushrooms. Okay, huge tree up here. Yeah, up here is pretty peaceful. Now, let's have a look at this island. Pretty big island, lots of trees, not a whole lot of stone, it looks like. Well, no, there's a little bit of stone. Not a lot. May have to get that somewhere else. Though the water looks stacked. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, there's some stone over here. This should be fine. Because we can do a lot of cool things here with this. I definitely think this is probably the spot. This feels like the spot. Okay, before we start building though, my curiosity is to, yeah, I gotta figure this out. I want to see what this is up here. I want to know what's up here. Is it death? Wow, 112 pre-tamed, dang. Oh, there's Karkinos! I had no idea Karkinos was up here. Hello! They're like, oh my god, it's like a crab rave. There's literally a crab rave going on. I know they're fighting, but it looks like a crab rave. There's so much stuff in there where they're crab raving. The red one's really cool. They're losing to Sarcos. They're aberrant Sarcos. Like the Terminator? Just make sure to do the thumbs up as you sink into the lava. Alright, so this area is the kind of aberration. I was wondering, because we got the aberrant creatures and Karkinos here, so that has to be it, right? Wow, there's like a whole biome up here. Like, I knew there was going to be a lot up here. I didn't expect it to be, like, big enough to be fully playable. You could just stay up here, I think. Like, I get the impression you could just live up here. Oh my god, there's a Spino, an aberrant Spino. The tape jars are all up here too. What's up here? This crystal looks really funky. Oh wow, very orange, very bright. Yeah, this is like a whole area up here. Wow, something's happening over there. This area is gorgeous. It's massive. This area, oh my god, this is so much bigger than what I thought. This is so much bigger than what I thought. You could literally have an entire playthrough up here. Holy crap, imagine if you tried to complete this map in this area with like no flying dinosaurs, and you had to keep using crossbows and stuff. I feel like that's an amazing idea. Holy sheet. Wow. It's so forested. This is cool. I'm just like completely entranced by this right now. This is such a fascinating area. Oh yeah. We're gonna be spending probably a good chunk of this playthrough up here doing things. I know that Karkinos is gonna be on the next map, since the next map's Aberration, but I'd really like to tame one here. Oh yeah, we'll be back. No way! Here's just a Spino descending from the heavens. Fighting an Equus. It can chase them off the cliff. Okay, well, we're going to have to worry about Spinos raining from the sky, apparently. Lovely. And Argies. Cool. I heard that rule number 1 is never build by where you see an Argie. I guess we're going to break that rule today, because I'm definitely building here, and I'm not going to let this stupid buzzard chase me away. Wow, that thing hits hard. He is going to try to say something about this. Why can't I see? Oh, there you go. Oh, that's right. I have full hover mechanics. Yeah, he's totally screwed. I just don't turn on a dime. There we go. I win. I win, but I ran out of stamina. I won at the exact right time. I was about to pay for that big time. Oh no, there's another one! Griffin's stamina is just the worst. Griffins are cool, but I hate their stamina. Put another point in that. Okay, well, I am going to start setting up here. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But in order to set up, I need resources, which means we need to go ahead and deploy our our mobile base builders. Oh, I have a level up I need to use. I'm not wearing a shirt right now. I need to fix that. I'm gonna put points in health. Just keep leveling that up for a minute here. Pelican. Okay. We're just gonna start shearing some stuff down. This Therizinosaurus is my favorite lumber gatherer. I feel like Therizinosaurus is the only, like, the speed, the gather rate, the reach, the weight, all of it. It's just really good. I don't like using anything else but that when it comes to lumber. Usually I'll pair it with mammoths. I don't have any mammoths yet, but I will be getting some here shortly because it's just good. It's too good. And nothing beats a Dode when it comes to stone. Nothing. Well, the Rock Golem is really good for stone. But the Dode's easier to get. That's kind of the nice thing. Like, you have the Tickle Chicken and the Beaver that are supposed to kind of be, like, competitive with each other, but it's really not a competition, in my opinion. Like, the Beaver is such a pain to get, and the Theory is a pain to get, but the Theory, I feel, does everything better, so there's, like, no trade-off. Whereas with the Rock Golem and the Doedicurus, the Rock Golem is really tough to get, whereas the Doedicurus is pretty easy, so... That's my opinion on it. Okay, so we've got all of that. Now we need some thatch, which, if I remember correctly from Scorched Earth, I ended up figuring out that the Parasaur is probably our best thatch getter right now. At least the Paleoarc Parasaur. I tried the Tickle Chicken. I've tried the Trike and other things, but so far, numbers-wise, this is giving me the best bang for my buck. Until I get like a, what's the word? Until I get a grinder. Once I get a grinder, then it changes drastically. And we will probably get a grinder on this map. I feel like it's going to be worth it since we're going back to stone, villager type materials. Okay. 922. CKFR. Alright, this is what I want to build out of. I've done all of them. I've done all of the CKFR stuff, so now it's just what I'm feeling at any given time. And I'm going to leave this near the entrance for now. Let's start with just some, let's just do some foundation. All right, here we go. Getting ready to break ground on a new base. Right here. I'm probably going to like swing the base around, and I'm probably going to build in this little cove right here and kind of make like a little harbor. And then I'm probably going to go up and start doing things up there. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with an elevator. Elevators are just egregiously difficult to build anything with. Even when you build them, they're so freaking slow. So miserably slow. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Okay, I want to build somewhere up here to start with. Do you mind? Okay, so that's going to be pointing in that direction. Theoretically. Okay, so I want to... Well, they're probably going to be disconnected. Probably use triangles. Probably doesn't matter. We can use triangles to figure that out. Let's just do this way. There! Can I still harvest the plants to get them out of the way? There we go. Trimming the weeds. Out from the floorboards. Still one in there. We're just going to leave them. Okay, so I need a little bit more foundation to actually do this the way that I want to do it, but then we can place this down and we will finally have a connection. Up and running. Okay, so we'll get these three set up, we'll get the teleporter online, and we'll start actually setting some things up here. This is going to take a little bit. If you like watching me build things, or like watching Ark building stuff in general, get ready, because this is going to tickle all your toes. That's all I have to say about that. Because we're going to be doing a lot of this for a minute. This is going to take a second. This guy is driving me nuts. Brother. Like, I know you lived here first, but, I mean, I'm moving in. Like, can you be nice to me since I'm going to be your neighbor? Do not make me pull out the Spino. I will pull out the Spino, and we will get physical. Oh, let me go ahead and set this up before I forget. I will want this. So the teleporter is going to be here. It's going to be out a little bit, too. This should be fine. Just to get started. We can change this later if we need to, but at least to get started. I think that's okay. We'll see if I end up paying for this later. I'm going to move this a little further out because I kind of have in my head. I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. Everyone always asks me, do I have a plan? No, I don't. I usually just go with the flow and whatever hits my fancy at any given point. I don't plan. I don't plan. I have more fun when I don't plan, because then I don't have any pressure of like a preconceived thought guiding my actions. And it feels fun. It feels more adventurous to do it this way. Dode. Look at the dode butt. That's what you all get blessed with, dode butt. Alright, so that's going to take a second. So we're going to build out a little bit, and then we're going to go back a little bit. Is that a Microraptor? That's all you did? You just took it off and put it on the cab? I was, like, expecting it to be... okay. I thought it was going to be more exciting. Okay, you haven't missed anything. We've just started building the teleporter stuff because I spent way too long up there checking out everything on top of all this. Like, I found the Carcanos, I found the aberrant critters, I went up there and saw everything that's up there, and... yeah, now I have a wonderful idea of maybe doing Crystal Isles again in the future, but an entire playthrough just built on top of that up there and just see how long I can go. It's so much bigger up there than I imagined. It feels like a whole map by itself. So yeah, I'm just blading out some foundation right now. I need 3 more. I'm going to go 1 back. And then I'm going to start building some supply crates and everything so we can start actually, like, setting up shop here. 3. And I'm also going to need... okay. This area is... I'm a little worried by the fact of how common Argies are here. This makes me a little nervous. I feel like I traded out seagulls for Argies, and that doesn't make me feel better. I feel like that's not a good sign. Storage. I need like 4 of these to get started. Okay. So let's go place all of this, and then we can set up the teleporter, and then we can kind of... there's a couple other things I need to do. I need to make sure that there's enough materials. I didn't steal anything. I don't think I did. I don't want to accidentally take away from what Daedalus was working on, because he said he was working on an awesome teleporter, and when I built mine, I'm wondering if I accidentally took any materials. I don't think I did, but we'll check and make sure. There we go. Just a wall of resources. That is a gorgeous sunset? No. Sunrise? Sunrise. Sunrise? Yes. I think that's sunrise. Yeah, totally. Took me a second. I got there in the end. Okay, I'm going to clear out some weeds. I told myself I wouldn't do big stuff anymore, but I'm already kind of seeing a path here to go big, and I'm getting apprehensive already. And you make sure that I don't go too huge here. But I see so much cool stuff that you could do with this area. Oh yeah, that was another thing. This sickle, I got an Ascendant sickle out of a drop pod yesterday. It was actually really close to that Spino. I'm about to eliminate this Parasaur. It's driving me nuts. Okay, let's drop off all this stuff. Now, we're going to start actually collecting some things. I probably can go ahead and move the CKFR table up here. I am about to commit violent actions against that Parasaur. This is about to happen. I've been complaining about it for like 5 minutes straight. I'm going to have to eliminate it. He's not bothering me outside of he will not stop stomping. Cool, he's aggroed the Dode. That's neat. The Dode's... What is the Dode doing? The Dode just, like, did some funky stuff. That was funny looking. I honestly thought the Dode was on passive. It didn't even occur to me that he wasn't. But it ended up being fine. That could have been really bad. That could have been really bad, and it just didn't register with me until right now. Alright, let's clear out some of these rocks here. So when I was doing this Vardalfheim, I did a specific build on that one where I was intending to be like open and like have a ranch based thing. This one's not gonna be open and it's not gonna be ranch based. We're gonna close this off and have buildings and stuff. I don't know how much time I'm gonna spend on this, honestly. There's like a chance I could be like, we can make this a multi-day affair. I'm gonna try not to do that though. I like how many levels you get with the Dode. It's funny, it feels like it's just constant level ups, at least to start with. Let's do this, pull it all in. That's enough to at least get started there. I wasn't what time is it? 9:40? I probably won't do it tonight. We'll probably end up going for mammoths on Wednesday. I really like the mammoth Therizinosaurus combo. Grab all of this. Though this Therizinosaurus is actually like really jacked in terms of weight right now. Can't quite reach that. See if I can mow down some of this. He's a great lawnmower. I feel like I don't get as much fiber with him as I do just using a sickle, but he runs really fast and he hits everything, so he is great for trimming the grass, mowing the lawn. There is shrubbery falling from the sky. Oh my god, a piece just flew off. Okay. I love the physics of this game. Alright. Let us put the wood in this one. I am starving to death. Awesome. Fix this here in a minute. Monkey. I'm humming because I'm thinking about ideas right now. Maybe this will end up being smaller than I'm thinking. Also, there's a Microraptor over there that's just like taunting me. I know what's coming. I know that little guy is going to come flying out of here and roundhouse kick me in the dome here in a minute. And when he does that, the Therizinosaurus and the Dode are going to absolutely body him. I hope he's listening to me. I don't want him to come over here and punch me in the face. He's thinking about it. I can feel it. He's definitely thinking about it. I don't know where he went. Nope, there he is. Yep, I knew it. I knew he was thinking about it. Come here. There. Stupid Microraptor. So many annoying critters in this game. Between like Microraptors, Ichthyosaurs, other things like that, there's just a lot of annoying things that don't do a whole lot. Like there's like no point to have Microraptors, at least in terms of PvE. I'm sure in PvP they're wonderful. Just unleash a horde of them and watch them cause chaos. That's kind of the, what is it, the Dimorphodon can kind of do the same thing in PvP from what I've heard. Like, you can just breed up a swarm of them and unleash them and let them pick riders off of mounts. Just kill them, is what I mean. What? How strong is it? Alright, there's the rest of the foundation. So while that's happening, let me move these guys so they don't get caught up in the teleport, because I really don't want to bring them back. A 1v1 with a level 45 Ceratosaurus. How much damage is your RG doing? Let's get that expanded. Okay. I'm going to take Lucy back with me for whatever's about to happen. 99 damage. Okay. Versus a level 45. That's definitely not bad. Oh, did I not turn this on? There we go. Should take me with it. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely not bad for an RG. How much health does he have? Can you, like, stop scooting around the base? Like, just stop. I feel like I'm gonna end up taming this thing just because he won't go away. I don't have any of the materials I need right now for it, but it's definitely crossing my mind. So I hope... Oh, there was enough material here to do it. Leave that in there. Okay, good. I don't have that on my conscience anymore. 3.5k HP. That is definitely a very beefy bird. That's a very beefy bird. Sarco. Oh, we gotta get some oil. Yeah, I feel like with that HP and 99 damage a hit, I mean, that thing can probably kill many of the creatures, especially with the ability to just fly away if things start going south. Wow, this is a very deep ocean. This is a very deep ocean. This is going to be a map where oxygen tanks are actually required. Very required. Let's get some oil so these teleports can be coming online. We don't have a good source of oil yet aside from this, so... Currently level 201. Yeah, that's still pretty good for... That's really good RG. That's a really good RG. Let me go up to the surface. We're going to get as much oil here as I possibly can. Whoop. And back down. My RGs usually just get relegated to carrying Doedicruses and Ankies and nothing else, so... I don't have... I mean, I've killed things with RGs before, but I've never actually used them as, like, kill mount. Even on Scorched Earth, where I read that apparently, like, the premier strategy is RGs on that map. Even with all the wyverns there. Apparently the RGs are one of the best things to kill manticores with. No idea why. This is very deep water. This is very deep. I do not like this. This is very deep and this is very open. I swear to God I just heard something. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I'm piecing out. I swear I just heard something and I don't know what it is. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm way out here. Oh, okay. Wow, this ocean is huge. This ocean feels like it's almost going to be as big as the center was. The center's ocean was definitely, like, massive. Like, that caught me off guard. That was huge. I feel like this is a competitor. Oh. No. Stop that. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to... I can't multitask. Thank God the electricity is nerfed. Massively nerfed. Thank you, Kraken's Better Dinos. I appreciate the crap out of that. Okay. I did not get punished for trying to do my job. There we go. Tried to do my job. Wasn't even allowed to do it. I need hide. And need oil. All the oil. Need some wood. Oh my gosh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Okay. And then I'll make some gasoline that can fuel the generator here. We won't have to worry about this generator going offline. And then we can just casually go back out to that base we were working on and continue building and trying to get some stuff out there to actually allow for some living for the time being. I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into the land base, because I do really want to have most of my stuff mobile. But I at least want to have some landmass that I can go back to and have, like, secure. Probably going to turret it out, too. I'm probably going to end up putting a bunch of turrets on it. I'm waiting a second. I just want to... I would like to get... Actually, you know what? I should just go back. I should just go back. What am I thinking? It's more efficient if I go back now. Health, please. Yeah, let's just go back. I do not want to access... Okay, so another weird thing happened. I don't know where it went, but I don't know where Georgia's saddle is anymore. I don't know where I put it. I went through all of our stuff. I couldn't find it. So I'm just going to have to make another one. And I'm going to do that because I need to get him away from the teleporter. So long as he's hovering near the teleporter, he's going to eventually get, like, kidnapped. Can these things actually land on water? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. These are such funny looking creatures. So they're not as fast as pterodons. Curious. I was wondering... Definitely could be useful for, like, aquatic operations. Here we go. Let's do this. Time to actually start building. Okay, I know I kind of know what I want to do here. I've had enough time to consider it. So I want to take this, and I want to go out in this direction. Do I want to go back yet? One more, please. Oh, we're going to need ceiling. Yeah, we're going to need some ceiling. I need a lot more foundation. I need like 20 more foundation or something, maybe 30. Let's just do 30. Nice number. And let's just go on a massive spree of collecting materials. We need everything. Probably smartest to go ahead and mow down with the ferry first to kind of clear out some of the trees so the Dode can have free reign over some of the stone that's in here. So let's mow all this down. We're going to clear out trees, get some stone, get all the stuff. and actually start this build. It's pretty nice having wood near the base again. I forgot what it was like after living on Scorched Earth for so long and just not having access to wood. Yeah, I had the teleport set up for that other lumber yard that I made, but man, it was just not nearly as efficient as this. And I cannot wait to have the mammoths online again. Mammoths are going to be so nice. I miss the mammoths. Such great little wood haulers. Now let's go get some stone, please. So even though the Dode is a little slow, the thing about the Dode, honestly, I think what makes the Dode so viable, and I kind of forgot this, mostly because I just don't remember vanilla at this point at all. It's been so long. If I remember correctly, the Dode is not nearly as fast when rolling, when encumbered, as it is in this mod. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have thrown that out. But even when this thing gets really heavy, it still just rolls so fast. Pteranodon. I saw a shadow, and I thought for a second I was about to get jumped by another RG. Oh, fun fact, in case that was missed. When I went up to explore, when I came back down, a Spino jumped off. Not after me, it jumped off after something else. But that means there's an aberrant Spino running around here now, and I don't know where it went. It was just a little to my north, if I remember correctly. I would kill for a Sonic the Hedgehog skin for the Dode. That'd be hilarious. There we go. Getting that online. Tickle chicken. Tickle chicken. And then I'm using the Parasaur for Thatch. Again. Let me throw out some of the berries. Wow, he's got a lot of narco berries on him. I really need to dump that off. I thought I not dumped them all off, but I guess I didn't. Huh? What the hell? Oh, that was freaky. I don't know. I think I saw a piece of a broken plant just vibrate its way underground. It looked really unsettling. That was very weird looking. Okay. Put more in your boxes. I mean, that works. If you don't have, like, a way, it's like, if you can't increase the base stacks, it's definitely worth doing. Because, like, wait, no, there should be an any. I don't know if she knows how to edit any's, but there should be an any to change the stack size in game. It's just dependent on if you want to, like, ultra stacks is if you want more compact stack sizes and lower weight at the same time. If you just want bigger stacks of items, there should be an any for it. I know there's an any in the server manager at least. Alright, I need 24 more of these. Bam. Did you clip the vibrating plant, you mean? Do you see what I mean, though? Like, that looked really weird. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and it just was like... It just kind of vanished. I love the physics of how these things break. It's just... It's psychotic, honestly. Let's do this. Can't be bothered. I get it. I get it, brother. That's totally, completely fair. That's totally and completely fair. I just hopefully it works. I swear I remember, like, something didn't like it. I don't remember what it was. Oh, no, I remember what it was that it didn't like. You guys said you only have Arc Editions, right? You don't have anything else? If you guys don't have anything else, you're probably fine. Yeah, that's fair. Makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, you guys should be fine then with Arc Edition or the Ultra Stacks, because I remember what it was that broke it, or at least I kind of remember the principle that broke it. The problem that I ended up running into with it is that it doesn't like the items in some of these other mods, and it led to just the wildest issues with things refusing to stack. So we would end up with like 3 different types of wood that all looked like wood, but they were apparently different wood, and so they wouldn't stack. It got weird. I can't remember what the conflict was, but I remember I went through this. This was back in like August when I figured all this out, just so we're clear. That's why I don't remember this very clearly. It was a long time ago. Alright, so I get these. I need probably like 20 ceiling at least. How much? I actually glitch with Terraria. I feel like there's a lot of mods that don't like the way that... I feel like atom stacking is one of the most dangerous types of mods to create, because I feel like I can go super sideways really fast. Okay, I'm out of food again. I'm just going to do the easy way. Just going to keep eating the berries. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody is gonna know that those aren't foundation. You saw nothing. Ooh, leaves a little seam there. That's curious. I also am not too worried about that. Magic storage that creates fake item stacks in the storage system. Yeah, that sounds very similar. You know what's weird? I just thought about this because of this conversation. I don't think I ever ran into anything like that in Minecraft with all of its items and everything. I can't remember a single one that ended up glitching and, like, stacking weirdly. That's kind of impressive, honestly. I figured that game would have been, like, ripe with it. Rife. I used the correct, like, rife. I corrected myself. We're good. You can't even pull them out to get rid of them? Oh my god. So they just sit in there and eat up inventory space? That's the worst. That's terrible. That's the worst kind of item stack glitch. For sure, that is the worst. Because then it almost feels like it's taunting you. How are we looking? Stone's almost gone. Wood's going down. Okay. Here I go, farming again. Make the storage block that they're in indestructible? Holy shit! That's terrible! That's like the trifecta of terrible. Wow, so you can't even, like, blow it up just to get rid of the mistake. It's just going to stick around forever in a day. That's awful. Whoops. Oh, I took the tree out. You know what? This thing gets thatched about the same way as the Parasaur. It's slower, but if I accidentally hit a tree, it's not the worst thing in the world as I'm walking around here. This side of the map is actually pretty cool. All item storage is indestructible if there's an item in it. I gotcha. That could definitely be problematic for, like, I definitely could see where that would be problematic for certain endeavors. Meow. Let's roll this back, and then we'll take the Tickle Chicken back out. Let's situate my mic a little bit. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Meow. Let's pull this out. I don't know how much more of supplies I'm going to need for just this initial setup, but we'll see. I'm going to try to do a couple of runs with everything just to make sure that we've got as much taken care of as possible, and this is why I like the Tickle Chicken for wood gathering, because we just absolutely mowed through everything. That felt really good. God, I missed that. Oh, I missed that really badly. Pull that in. Now, I would like some more walls, please. Give me 20 of them. There we go. Let's do this. I'm going to... How far out do I want this to stick? Let's go ahead and start bringing that back in. Let's make it about like that kind of frame. The thing about the indestructible storage stuff is you can't have the same issue with Minecraft where if there's an explosion, all your stuff gets... That is 100% true. That would be nice to have in Minecraft. Yeah. I am a part of the club that has had a creeper break everything, just as I'm sure almost everyone on this planet is at this point who's played Minecraft. Not the best experience in the world. Yeah, that would be really nice to just have things not explode and go on the ground. But I definitely could see, too, where that would get, like, in the way of things. Like, if you end up with a chest that just has a bunch of junk items in it and you really don't care what happens to it, but you just need the chest gone, you would have to sit there and babysit everything instead of just being able to delete. Okay. I don't know how tall I'm going to make this thing, but... Hey, I made it symmetrical on accident. That worked out. Has a delete mechanic in the inventory. How many times have you accidentally clicked it? Is my immediate thought. How many times has that button been accidentally pressed? Is there like a confirmation, like are you sure you want to delete, or does it just automatically do it? And it's like, say goodbye to all your stuff. Come here. There we go. Alright. Hey! I'm insulated. Okay, so I don't need any more walls for the time being. I do need more ceilings, though. We are going to need more thatch. That's about it at the moment. Let's go get some thatch. For Terraria, is there actually, like... Okay, so this is a question I have about Terraria, and I've kind of wondered about this for a long time, but I've just never bothered to look up because I'm too lazy. But you're here, and you can explain this, and I don't have to type in words, so... In Terraria, is there any, like, community for actually, like, building structures? Is that even a thing, or is it literally, like, just build basic square and just live in basic square? Because every time I've seen the game, it's always just live in basic square. So, like, when I first got into it, I was like, oh, this is going to be like Minecraft, and I was like, oh, no, this definitely is not. There's not much emphasis on building, it felt like. Control clicking that deletes the thing you click. Okay. Alright. How much thatch did we get? Oh, yeah, that's good. Why? Oh, what the fuck? Now that everything's clear, I can finally see that this tree is not attached to anything. The tree is a tube. It's just a tube tree. A tree tube, if you will. Oh, it's gone now. Totally tubular. It's radical, far out tree, man. That's funky. Well, I'm going to assume that that tree was probably attached to something at some point, and I probably deleted the thing that it was attached to. Let's try this again. Give me more ceiling, because I know I'm going to need more. Probably a rock. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Dode probably smacked it. It's just funny when you get a tree or something that's attached to a destructible object and you don't realize it, and then suddenly you have all these unattached things. Give that a little bit more time. Let's take our Doedicurus buddy out. Empty his inventory, and let's go find some more rocks. You just build a big cube. I see big cube. I always, in every Terraria video I've ever seen, I see big cube. I've never seen anyone not do big cube. I also think that in every single Terraria video I've ever seen, they always, like, it's always like some kind of speedrun-esque thing where they start and they're done with the game in like 20 minutes. I feel like I remember when I was playing the game, the build mechanic was very difficult to figure out. I think I spent like... I feel like I spent 2 hours in Terraria. I want to say I spent 2 hours playing Terraria. I think. So I remember distinctly there were 2 games that I tried playing and I couldn't figure them out, and I ended up just not getting too far along with them. One was Terraria and the other one was... I could see it. I can't remember the name of it, but I could see it. The videos are super edited. That doesn't surprise me. That would not surprise me. It's always some iBoss. It always feels like they get to the iBoss like immediately. Whoops. There we go. Alright, Chickle Chicken, let's go. Need more lamba. I have deforested this island. The Eye of Cthulhu. Yeah, I've seen that thing a lot. I'm assuming it's the big red eyeball thing. It's huge. I don't know how long it takes to get to the Eye of Cthulhu, but every time I've seen Terraria, that's what it's been. It's always just been speedrun that, kill it, move on. Is the twins. Okay. That's definitely probably it then. Like, definitely probably. Good job. Good job, me. High five. That's good English. Definitely probably. Okay. Let's see if we can finish off the ceiling here. I don't think we have enough, but we're close. I don't want to leave any gaps. I think I'm going to have some gaps back here that I'm going to have to get to whenever I make this if I make this a second story. Minutes to get the eye, but you need to grind for like 4 to 5 hours to get the stuff to beat it. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand why. I think the people that I've always seen are like borderline speedrunners. They're the type, because like every video I've ever seen of that. Oh, good luck. Good luck getting the Dode. Should be easy as long as you can find one in a easy to get spot. Though if you have RGs, that makes it extremely trivial to get one. But yeah, I feel like every single Terraria video, I think, has been one of those try hard speedrun type things where they beat it as fast as possible. I know I've seen it at GDQs multiple times, and they do that where they'll beat the eye in like under 40 minutes or under an hour. The GDQ stuff is insane. I want to go to a GDQ eventually, but I don't know when I'm ever going to get the time or chance, especially since I still don't know many people in the speedrunning community. I have one speedrun contact that I know, but even then, I don't know him well enough yet to even begin thinking about going to GDQ. I would really like to get more time on speedrunning, but we'll see what this weekend allows. Hopefully this weekend I can do a little more speedrunning stuff. I'd really like to put more time into Pikmin and get that time a little bit further down so I can start doing it more realistically. Okay. After however much time that was, I have built a box. Hooray. I've built a box. That's not all I'm planning on doing, but it's at least a start. So now we're going to break that. I need stairs. Not too many stairs, though. I'm thinking about this. 2? And then I need the doors. Is there a door frame for these? Yeah, there is. And that will give me access to the top floor. I'm going to work on like prettying all this up on the outside, but for right now I'm just trying to get this functional. I build functional first and then I pretty it up after the fact. There we go. And now we're up here. So now I know I'm going to want to do this. There. Okay, so that kind of gives an idea of what I'm going to do here. Is that enough deck space? I don't think that's enough deck space. Let me push this back a little bit. That's not... I'm just kind of like... As this is developed, I'm kind of picturing like... I don't know. I don't know if like I'm thinking... like beach house or office, but I'm at least picturing this being a big open deck so you can sit out here and enjoy the view. Because that's a hell of a view. I need things with windows, though. I don't usually do windows this early, but it feels relevant right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. How's our supplies looking? Pretty okay. Thatch okay? Yeah. Thatch is getting a little low again. Let us put that on there. Let's knock this down so we can put some walls. I want to go ahead and put the walls on here just so I can get a better idea how this is going to look in the end. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Now let's go up here. I feel like I want all of this to be window. I want that to be window, and I want that to be window. And then the rest of it, I think, is solid wall. So let's take a look and see how this looks at the end of the day. Yeah. That's looking pretty okay. walls, please. This is turning out to be pretty fine. Ouch. I think this is going to be an okay little base. Just somewhere to anchor, at least. Because based on what I've seen so far, it looks like if you try to sleep on a boat, you don't actually like attach the bed, so someone can come and drag you around, or a fish can come and get on the boat, etc., etc. So I just want to make sure I have somewhere that I can go back to safely. And then we can worry about modeling a big boat next time, especially since we do have the materials now to actually do, I think I have everything I need to do a motorboat. I think. But we'll have to experiment with that next time, because I'm not going to be able to do that tonight. There's no way. It's going to take too long. Let's stick this up. Don't think I want any windows on the top part. Do I even, or do I want to, if I slant that in now, is that too much? I should slant that in now, shouldn't I? Wait a minute, have I done this wrong? What if I just, wait. I can reuse all this later, so I'm not worried about that. Except that piece is gone forever. Whoops. Nobody saw anything. That was not real. Nobody saw a thing. So I need 2 of these. Actually, I'm going to need more than 2 of those. Need another 2. So I can make 3. And then I'm going to need like 20 of these. Let's see how this ends up looking. Because I don't want this to be vaulted. Oh, yeah. That should be fine. That looks fine. That looks better than what I was thinking originally. And if we put the eaves on there, yeah, this is going to look great. So, something I try to do, I try to build early. Like, because I know myself really well, and I know that if I don't build early, I won't build. Because as soon as I finish what is in my head as the final objective for the map, my interest in the map usually just catastrophically falls off a cliff and I'm out. So I know, basically, I have to do all of my building and get all of my building done and do the Crystal Wyvern Queen absolutely dead last, because as soon as she is dead, that's usually... I basically live to kill the final boss, but I try not to rush it. I'm not interested in rushing it, but that's like the final objective to me. This is very tropical themed. Is there a mod that adds like tiki torches and stuff? Is there like a Hawaiian themed mod that I can add? I actually really want to put a... I kind of want that now. I might have to look into that. I really want that. I need a little more roof. Maybe 8? Oh boy. This is going to be tight. I guess I'm going to have to get more resources no matter what I do here in a minute. I think that might be enough what I actually just made, but I still need more resources. Okay, let's see what I'm missing. Are they all out? Thatch is out, saw that coming from a mile away. Wood is basically out. Stone's really out. Awesome, cool. Here we go again. Is that another frickin' Microraptor? Man, that's a 145! Oh shit, I just went completely brain dead. Whoops. I just started gathering like crazy. I was not thinking. This is gonna be faster if I just whistle the thing now. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Little buddy. Let's go. Let's do some wood. Wow, I had exactly leet. Perfect leet amount of wood. Hell yeah. Man, I have almost completely deforested this entire island. How did I miss this? Come here. There we go. Ouch. Man, that stings. Let's pull in. That's okay. We need more stone. Let's go. Okay. You can, like, stop glitching into... Okay, something is desynced. Really? Well, I'm glad Lucy killed it. God, I hate Microraptors. Stop running over here. I knew that little bugger was thinking about it. I knew he was thinking about it. God, I hate those things. The candidates on my turn dino off list are Microraptors. Jeez, Microraptors, Ichthyornis are up there. Troodons aren't bad. They're like a nuisance, but they're not like Microraptor bad. It's hilarious how fast these things level up and how little weight does for these. But I will continue to pump weight. That's all that matters to me. Got an alpha kill with a 4x note and got 20 levels. Nice. Those are the best. That's like, yeah, anytime that you kill an alpha and you just get like 20 or 30 levels, that feeling is really nice. It's like that one meme where the guy's rubbing his cheeks and it's just like, oh, yes. What are you putting the points in on the RG at this point? Are you doing weight, stamina, or are you actually, like, building it for melee at this point? With the sheer amount of things it's killed, like, that's the reason why melee pops in my head. I'm just wondering if it's going to be a killer. It's going to be a cold-blooded killer. I'm going to have to take all this back to the other base here soon. This is such a calm activity. It's so quiet right now. It's so intensely quiet. Like, this is the type of arc activity you could do to fall asleep. With how quiet and calming this is, just going around and punching trees and stuff. Alright, let's take this back. I think this might be enough to do everything else I want to do. We're about to find out. 1v1 with a level 40 acro. Nice. That is definitely a strong bird. Oh, shoot. Wait, did I put finished roofs on that? No. I need like 3 more. Let's do 5. Let's do 5. Okay. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be good. And then we need the ceiling. Let's go ahead and take this up, and let's see if we can actually finish this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. No! I don't want that tiny little gap there. Come on, game. How can you do this to me? Seriously? Shit. Well, that's annoying. Can you turn that the... There we go. There we go. It's all ceilinged in, except for that one little tiny piece that I can't do, but we're just going to pretend that's not there and nobody's going to see that. Fingers crossed. Nobody is going to notice. So I need one of these. Now we're getting to finishing touch land. Decorative, the accent pieces. I need like 10 of these or something. Maybe 16. And then we're going to need to figure out where the railing is. We're going to need some windows. Nice little beach house. How much time do we have to... Oh, yeah, we can definitely get all this done. I believe I can get all this done tonight. This should be possible for what I want to build. E. That's so weird how that happens sometimes and it gets like flipped around. Yeah. E. I also feel like I shouldn't be able to climb this rock. Oh my god, I can just climb this? Oh, that makes my life so much easier here. Wait. I wonder if I could fix that from up here. Probably not, but... I can get on the roof! That's funny. Huh? I didn't think that was going to be a thing. That's a very weirdly climbable rock. Cool. Okay, why do you need so many... Okay, we might go back to the other base and do that. I don't have any crystal here right now, or metal. Well, I guess I could go back and farm those stones and stick them in there. Okay, I need 2 or 3 more of those. Getting a 116 Archie, nice. Then you'll both be set up with really jacked birds. Really strong killer birds. Alright, where's that railing? There it is. I seem to remember that it has to be 1/2. I swear I think I remember it has to be 1/2 and that the 1/3 one ends up looking really funky. I don't think that's enough. I think it has to be 11. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I'm testing this after the fact, but yeah, that should be fine. Let me go up here and just double check. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's definitely good. Oh yeah. This will look perfect. I think. So I need a couple more of those little accent pieces. I need like 3 more of these. And then I'm going to need lighting. Wow, I have no metal or... Wow, we're going to have to bring over a lot of metal. Okay, well, I guess this is what we're going to do here. I don't have an Anki yet. We will definitely need to get Ankies here pretty soon. I just hate taming Ankies. I just don't like babysitting them. They're so slow. They're easy tames, but they take time. I don't like waiting on them. Okay, we're going to have to take all that back out there too, because I don't want that to run out of gas. Let's go ahead and grab a lot of this. Actually, wait, can I... Might be able to make this a little more efficient. Need hide. Good thing we have... Well, we did have plenty of hide. We're getting a little low again. I'm probably going to have to go on a killing spree. There we go. That's much better. Basically doubled it. Now let's see what we do over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That made a huge difference. Don't think that's going to increase our quantity from this, but it's going to make this a little fast at least. Like that fire. And I'll drop off some stone here in case they need it. I don't know. I don't know if they need it or not. I'm going to throw out the stone so I don't have to make quite as many runbacks. Just do this a little bit faster. That should be enough metal to make up for the amount of metal I'm about to take from this base. Because I am about to take a little bit. That should cover it, I think. I hope. I don't want to do anything that accidentally takes too much more than... I always try to, like, replace what I take. I don't want to be the guy who just comes along and ends up taking way more than... I don't want to use resources that other people have gathered is basically the thing. I try to be very conscientious about that because I don't want anyone doing it to me. And if I don't want anyone doing it to me, I don't want to do it to anybody else. Hate that Stegos drain your stam. Oh, that's right. I don't run into them very often. I don't fight them very often. Jesus. I'm having trouble with words now. It's getting late. I've hit that point. But I really want to get this done. I forgot the crystal. Shit. Do Kentrosaurs do that too? I don't think they do they? I think that's just Stegos, right? Kentrosaurs don't do that? Need some crystal. Oh, we don't have any... This base is out of flint? That's kind of surprising. I guess we used it for all the spark powder. We're definitely going to have to... I feel like we have screwed ourselves. Whenever you damage them, you get hurt too. Okay. I have not done much with Kentrosaurs. I feel like I tamed one. I tamed one on the other server. I didn't do much with it afterwards. I just kind of, like, left it. And I'll leave half of the flint here so this base has a little bit more than what it started with. Are Kentros actually good for anything? Like, are they actually useful in any PvP context? I feel like the answer is no. How much glass do I need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need like 10. I feel like I didn't get enough glass from there. They're decent base defense. I need so much more crystal than what I have. I'm just gonna ahead and assume that people probably don't get those very often, do they? That sounds like one of those creatures that, like, on paper it might do interesting things, but then when you actually apply it to reality, they don't do much. They do a bunch of damage and they have thorns. Eh. I guess that could make them useful in base defense. I also just don't understand, like, the meta of PvP. Like, I don't know what people are using. I guess it would probably depend on the map, right? Because, like, they probably wouldn't do that good against, like, if there were a bunch of ranged attackers with, like, cannons or turrets or something, they probably wouldn't do all that much. Or if the enemy had, like, wyverns or bleed effect creatures or something like that, they probably would also be limited, right? I don't understand, like, the theory crafting behind PvP mode because I've never done it. The map and the cluster, okay. Oh shit, I got way too much. Let's throw that out. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a trilobite. No, not right now. Please not right now. No, stop it. No, don't do it. Don't you do it. I know you're thinking about it. I see the gears in your head turning. Don't do it. Stay away. Stay away. Don't do it. That's what I thought, sucker. I'm going to build an auto turret. I'm going to put it on that roof, and I'm going to literally set it to just shoot at Ichthyornis and nothing else. I swear that's going to happen before I'm done with this. Not tonight, but maybe on, like, maybe Wednesday night. That's the first thing we do when we get on, is just set up a turret just to eliminate the seagulls. I hate those things so much. Okay, that's a ton of crystal. So that takes care of our glass situation. Let me eat a whole bunch of berries, because this has become easier than doing anything else for me. Thank you, Parasaur. Pteranodon has wild colors. There we go. Let's put that there, and that there. Okay. Now we have nice windows everywhere, which looks very nice. Now I have a couple more things that I need to do. So we have enough for 6 of these. And then the other thing that I need are these. I need 2 of these. Oh. Because my resources are getting hijacked. Okay, let's wait a second for those torches to finish. So these aren't going to provide a whole lot of lighting just yet. We'll definitely want to add more of these later on if I feel like it. But it's enough to at least complete the image that I'm going for right now. Oh, I need to finish the railing. I need to put the railing up here too. Whoops. we'll do... Yeah. Do I want that to be wall torches? I don't know if I do or not. I would like there to be a standing torch right here, though, personally. I like the way that looks. And then everything else can probably just be wall torches. Okay, so I do need more railing than what I thought. So let's wait a second and get that built, and then we'll go back in with the ceiling and finish off the hole that I just found. I would also like to take this stuff. Let's see what damage we can do here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's definitely not going to work. We'll figure that out later. I'm not worried about it. Oh. Whoops. Let me replace that. I don't want that to look that way. I guess that would kind of look cool if it was actually meshed in there. Would that actually look better? Wait, does that actually look better if I do it that way? I feel like it does. Wait a minute. Hold up. That actually kind of does look legit. That actually kind of does. Wait a second. I'm going to do it that way. I don't think I can place it in there while these are here, though, right? Yeah, this is going to have to go. Yeah, because if I put these on the corner first and then put the balcony pieces there, it kind of like fuses it on there where it kind of looks like it was supposed to be there from the beginning. That's actually really cool looking. Huh. That's a neat little effect. There's that. Okay, so that puts all of that into place, and now I want to put some ceiling here. I cannot slice these plants. Shit. Gonna look like the railings are on fire. A little bit, but they've got the little, like, metal bit there. We'll see what it looks like. Actually, we can see right there. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. I think it's off just enough that it's fine. Personally. From further away, yeah, I mean, if it's further away, people may think it's on fire. Though technically, if it was further away, even if I had it where I was going to put it before, it'd probably still look like it's on fire. I don't think I can actually hatchet these. I think hatchet. I don't think I can sickle these. I think, oh, it's one of these spots. There we go. Hit the plant! Hit the plant! Hit the plant! I'm gonna have to pull the ceiling up. Imagine you're remodeling a house and you have to actually like pull the ceiling up to get rid of the plant. I started off trying from the second floor, but it kept hitting the floorboard. So yeah, I just had to remove the floorboard. Okay. There's more that I want to do with this to really gussy it up, but at least for right now, that's pretty nice. Let me... Okay, I have a little bit of time. Hang on. I have a little bit of time left. Is it in this one? I think it's in this one. Hang on, it's about to get better. If this is the one that I think it is, which I'm pretty sure it is. Oops. Where am I going to put this shrub? I'm going to put it right here. Shrub. This is the one that has... Yeah, here we go. Oh, it just needs fiber? Yes. Here we go. finally actually put... Oh, this is way bigger than what I remember. This is so much bigger than what I remember. Shit. This is the funniest looking... Oh my god. This mod is something. They're just in the windows. They're just in the windows. I'm not going to leave that there. That was just... Uh-oh. I wasn't going to leave it there. There we go. I'm not going to leave it there. That looked funny, though. I wasn't expecting that. I think hanging them from the railing probably makes the most sense. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be funny. Oh, what? You can rotate? Holy crap. This is hilarious to me. We're just, you know. This is the closest I can get to the Tiki Bar theme. I think that's pretty funny looking. It ends up looking like there's like, I don't even know what you would call this. They kind of look like glowing honeybees. Or like honeybee hives, I should say. At night, that color is going to get even more ridiculous. I remember that much from the other mod. And I feel like I could put more on here to really make it even wilder. Let's pull out... Oh, geez. Here we go. No, I don't want 3. There's, like, so many appearances for these. No, I don't want that. There's so many options for these CKFR ones. It's insane. I could sit here and cycle through forever. I wish there was an easier way to browse than this. This sucks. But I have not found an easier way to browse. No, I don't want to do anything like that. So let's go back up here and see. What if... Well, what was that? Oh, nothing. Saw something on my computer and I got freaked out. I didn't know what it was, but it was nothing. Do I like that? I feel like I don't like that. Let me try one of these. That looks a little better. Makes it look more like stone. Yeah. Okay, now I want to attack this. Because there was a piece that I wanted in here on this one specifically. God, I wish there was like some kind of visual thing so I knew which piece was what. There we go. Yeah, if I could put the A on the bottom and a V on the top, but I honestly don't know if there is a V. There's like no good way to cycle through this. Like, I don't know what each one looks like. It's such a pain. I don't think they could have made a, like... I guess this is better than doing it by hand, but still, like... So yeah, there's that one. I don't think there is a V. Unless I skipped it on accident, I don't think there's a V. Well, that's the closest thing to a V, but it's slightly different, isn't it? Which one was that? Let's try this. Let's give it a shot. Let's just see. That is not the same, but I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that. I just wish I had something better for the sides, for like the basic one. Let's see if we can find, is there something that's got like... Hang on, I'm focusing. There is a V. There is just straight up a V. There it is. Okay, it does exist. Oh, that looks way better. That looks way better than that other one. I still want to find something for, like, the sides. Ooh, wait a second. Stop that. I feel like that looks really good. Can I put that there? Nope. So those are going to be slightly different. I feel like that looks really good as a base, right? It's hard to see from over there. And then we could figure something else out. Oh, that's right. Whoops. Change that back. I think that's at least a pretty good start. Let's grab the Griffin. Like, I think that's all I'm going to do for now with this. Let's pour more damn in here. Okay. Oh, whoops. I forgot to put the, yeah, I forgot to put the accent pieces on here. Hang on. There we go. Now... Yeah, I think that's a nice little, like a little tropical beach house villa. I think it looks pretty good. The Griffin took a shit on it. Come on, man. But yeah, it's like a little... I've just realized everything I have done so far on this playthrough has been themed around long. Like, this playthrough's theme has been long. We made a long boat, and now we just made a long house. A long beach house. But that's kind of pretty. I want to do more decorating with it, but we could do that later. I might even just do that off stream. Like, maybe like 30 minutes just to set up the chairs or something when I'm a little more awake and a little more alert. But yeah, I think that's a great little spot to at least get started. Just so that way we can have something to come back to that's kind of like anchored somewhere. And then we'll probably end up doing more with this over time. Specifically, I'm thinking about like actually doing a little harbor type thing with a pier and stuff and everything. Specifically, I want to use this little cove over here. This little castaway cove. I feel like this little castaway cove is like a golden opportunity to build like a little pirate hideaway. In fact, I wonder if that would have been cooler to do from the beginning, this little pirate hideaway over here. Would have been easier to do at least. But I digress. That's something for me to figure out later. Let me get gasoline. This map is definitely going in high tier. Whenever we rate the maps at some point, this map is definitely going to be high tier. I just don't see how it can't be at this point. It's just so massive. I feel like I could play... I feel like this is one of those maps... This map... Let me get my thoughts together here. This map gives me the same vibes that the Center did, where I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff to explore, and I feel like I can do 2 or 3 playthroughs on this, and then I would probably be okay. Whereas there's other ones like Scorched Earth. I don't think I can do another playthrough of that, because I don't think there's another way that I can really do it outside of the way I did it initially, just because it's such a tight, compact map with a very clear set focus. But this one's just kind of like, it's just so open, with so many different ways that you can start off playing this, or so many different ways to tackle this, and so many ways to go about a problem. So that makes this map definitely higher on my list. I like maps like this. Alright, we'll let those burn. They'll make charcoal. So we're going to go put gasoline Gasoline. And this teleporter. Never mind. Where did I need the gasoline at? Was it in the other one? This one's good. Is the other one that's bad? Let's double check. Oh shit, it is. It was this one. Whoops. Well, now it's good. Okay. Oh my god, her body has moved. Every time I've been over here. Get in the corner. You're fine, George. You're fine. Okay. Alright. That's 3 hours on the dot. Holy crap. Okay. It's that time of the night. I'm going to be heading off here in a second. We put in 3 hours of this. We explored the bottom right corner of the map a little bit, but at the very least we made a bed. Not a bed. We made a villa. We made a villa in the bottom right corner of the map that we'll be doing more with over the next couple of weeks as we start getting established and building some other things. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do in terms of building on this map. I have other things I want to go and do. Specifically, yeah, I know kind of what I'm going to be focused on. I need to make sure to stay focused on specific things, but I'm going to be working on actually taming a lot over the next couple of days that I'm on. So the next 2 or 3 weeks are going to be really taming focused and exploration focused as we kind of dissect this map, figure out what's on it, and start actually working towards a bunch of our goals. This map is going to be active for probably 9 weeks to get us back on the 8-week rotation that I want us to be on. I have no idea how many weeks this is going to be. I get the impression right now that this could be a 6-week adventure or even longer. So we may be in this for a while. I did not at all imagine that it was going to be this complicated, but we'll see what we end up doing on this map or what we end up deciding to save for another one. So yeah, we'll see what that all entails, but it's past 11. It's a good 3-hour stream. That's time for me to do my spiel. So, as per the usual spiel, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to both Twitch and YouTube. We got a lot of interaction. I always appreciate it. It's always a good time. Hail Hydra. George never dies. Agreed. Fully. Infernal. 100%. I can't wait until we end up dying to a Hydra. We're going to die to a Hydra at some point. Actually, it'd be ironic if we threw George at the Hydra and had him kill the Hydra. I don't know. There's an idea there for something. But anyway, that's it. I'm tired, so I'm out. Cheers. Have a good one. I'll catch you back on Wednesday. Where's my button? George would win. I kind of want to use an admin cheat to like just giga boost George and make him like a god. It would be a hilarious meme to just send him flying in, like solo with dramatic music, and just have him annihilate the Hydra. I feel like there's a golden opportunity there. But anyway, or a Jerboa. Oh my god, what if we made a Giga Jerboa and we just send it in like a tactical nuke? Oh god, I just got terrible ideas. I have so many terrible ideas now. Oh no. Alright, well, you gave me some terrible ideas. We'll see when those come to fruition. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm gonna head to bed now because I'm just totally beat. Anyway, cheers, man. I'll catch you later.